So we apologize
The left fielder, number 20.
as the connection gives out once more. Tried to fix it multiple times throughout the season. Can't quite put our hands on what's going on because some sort of a connection issue between our streaming service and our Wi-Fi. Just don't like to stay with each other. It's Cade Castillo who comes in here in the top of the 8th. Castillo delivering to Fleener. Fleener pops that one down the third base line. Back goes Baracani, making the catch over his head for out number 1. Great play there from Baracani. Head completely looking straight in the air. Makes the catch out number 1. So Cade Castillo, 1 up, 1 down. Now will face Kenny Garcia. Castillo on the year, a 7.54 ERA through 22.2 innings pitched, 20 strikeouts, 25 hits. That one pushed towards right field. Will find fair territory. There goes Garcia heading towards second. Good work from Daniel Wicks to get to that one to prevent a triple. It'll be a double
First baseman, number 28.
for Garcia. He's now 2 for 5. So 1 down. Garcia now at second. It's a fresh count to Gunnar Kozlowitz. 3 for 3, 3 singles. 10-7 the score, courtesy of a 3 RBI double for Stone in the 7th. Castillo's first pitch, swing and a miss from Kozlowitz. 0-1. Second pitch of the at-bat misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mandeville still catching for Canyon County. Hopefully you've been able to make your way to the second stream here tonight. This counts at 1-1 with 1 out. Pitches inside. Ball 2. To end the 7th, while I was booting up the new stream, Peyton Flynn grounded out to second. 2-1 count. Kozlowitz takes another pitch, high and inside this time, 3-1. Spuds holding on to their first lead of the night. Here comes this pitch outside. 5-pitch walk.
14,
now the leading run is in the batter's box. So Kozlowitz still 3 for 3. 3 singles now, has been walked twice. Pinch runner 23. Figure out who his name is once my guy Wade checks the roster. It's Logan Conklin coming in to pinch run for Kozlowitz.
Pinch running at first base, number 23, Logan Conklin.
So Conklin stands at first. It's Garcia at second. Now Hillman Truss puts the bat in his hand. Castillo looks back at Garcia, delivers the first pitch, fouled off towards Baracani at third. A long one here tonight in the top of the 8th. It's about 10:30 Mountain Time. 3 runs in the first, 1 run in the second, 1 more in the 5th, 2 more in the 6th. That's the 7 runs for the Horseheads. It was 4 in the second, 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, 3 there in the 7th. That's the 10 for Canyon County. It's 0-2 now as Truss fouls that one off. Castilla out of Ohlone College. 0-2. Truss reaches out for that one, able to make contact. Stays alive in this at bat. Couple of new balls being brought out. Still Garcia and Conklin on the bases. Comes the 0-2 pitch once more from Castillo. Time called. Truss takes a step back. Didn't like how long Castillo was taking. Castillo delivers. Once again, Truss able to make contact. Stays alive here in this 0-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 runners on. Truss working with Castillo, fouls 3rd one in a row off. To keep the count at 0-2. So I mentioned earlier, but the Sasquatch did pick up a victory tonight, 9-7 over the Big Sticks. Spuds need to keep winning and hope that the next couple Sasquatch will lose. Down to 3rd, Baracani fields it, steps on the bag and able to turn 2. Dawson Baracani having a great night in the infield. A couple of great plays for him. Gets the double play. 2 runners retired. 2 runners left stranded. Keep a 3-run lead moving to the bottom of the inning. So after making a good play there at 3rd to get the double play, Dawson Baracani will lead things off. A couple of changes in the field. Ethan Rose moves to 1st. Logan Conklin moves out to right. So Kozlowitz no longer playing defense. Still the lefty Rang. First pitch Baracani outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat, similar spot. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to lead off in Baracani. He fouls that one off. 2-1. Still 10-7. Spuds looking for more breathing room before heading to the ninth. Baracani 1 for 3 with a single. Comes the 2-1 upstairs. Move it to 3-1 now. I'll say it once more. Game 3 of 6. Still got 3 more to play. All at 7:05 here at Wolf Field. Still trying to push towards the playoff here in the second half of the season. As it stands right now, 11-12 the record. 3.5 games back to the Sasquatch at 14-10. Baracani draws the walk. Start things off here in the 8th. So, runner on first, Riker Billingsley back up for Canyon County. He's 1 for 2. A single has been walked and has been hit by a pitch. Lots of walks combined for the Horseheads pitchers tonight. This first one will be inside for strike 1. Try to count them up here. From what I see, I believe 7 walks for the Spuds tonight. The most recent was Baracani. Here comes the 0-1, the lefty to the lefty. Billingsley fouls that one off, hits the safety net, 0-2. Billingsley out of UCSD. Excuse me, out of UC Riverside.
No, it's UCSD. It's UCSD.
Comes the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, a strikeout for out number 1. Billingsley came in this game batting .274, now 1 for 3. Brings up Chase Burke, he's 2 for 3.
What did you say? Hitter number 3, Chase Burke.
So Baracani is still there at first.
You're right, the roster's wrong.
Come on now, guys. Are we there?
Chase Burke looking for hit number 3. Bunt shown from Burke. It's popped up, but nobody can get underneath that one as catcher Flashberg, third baseman Burke, and pitcher Rang all tried to find a grab. So Burke returns to the plate, an 0-1 count now with Baracani still hanging out there over that first, having a couple of words with Ethan Rose. Oh, 1 pitch. Strike 2. Good pitch, dropping in there into the zone. 0-2 the count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 10-7 the score. 11 hits for both of these teams. 0-2 pitch. Burke will swing and put it towards right field. It'll be a base hit for him. Barricani is sent to third. Burke will hold up at first, and shortstop Chasey stops that throw in the center of the infield. So runners on the corner as Chase Burke continues a really good night. 3 for 4, a triple and 2 singles. Back to the top of the lineup we go. Zach Schwartzberg.
Top of the order for the Spuds, the shortstop, number 2, Zach Schwartzberg.
Burke stands at first, able to bring Barricani to third after the single to right field. 12 hits now as a team. First pitch to Schwartzberg, fouled off. Oh, 0-1 to start this count. It's the 6th at bat tonight for Schwartzberg. Had 4 last night. Here comes the 0-1. No, a pickoff attempt towards Burke. The lefty saw him in his peripheral take a couple of steps. Tosses it over to him, but Burke's safe. Oh, 0-1 still the count. Spuds looking to add to this lead before going to the 9th. Another toss towards first. Burke steps back onto the bag. Owen won the count. Schwartzberg takes that one low for the first ball of this at bat. Count moves to 1-1. So it's Roger Rang. Came in the last inning. One strikeout for him. An Arizona Western College on the year, pitching a 5.81 ERA. 60.1 innings pitched for him. So by far has the most playing time on the mound for the Horseheads. Schwartzberg swings on that one. Looks like it'll find the gap into center. It does. It'll be 1 run scored. Chase Burke slides, doesn't even have to slide, excuse me, just walks onto third. Runners remain on the corner. It's an RBI single for Schwartzberg. So time called and another pitcher. Bring in number 5 for Casper. It'll be runners on the corners, 11-7. Now the score. Chase Burke at third, Schwartzberg at first. Danuix due up. Take a short break, and we will let the new pitcher warm up. So into the game, Quinn Holcomb, the 5th pitcher to deal pitches on the mound, number 37 out of Skidmore College. Take a look at Mr. Holcomb's stats as he'll be dealing to Daniel Wicks. Daniel Wicks 1 for 5 with a double today. First pitch, check swing, stays
Your attention, please. Now pitching
high.
for the Horseheads,
Ball
number
1.
37, Quinn Holcomb.
So let's see here. Holcomb on the year, 28.1 innings pitched, a 4.12 ERA, 27 strikeouts, 29 hits. So pretty solid stats. This count starts at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, runners on the corners. It's 1 out. Pitch to Daniel Wicks outside. 3-0 the count. Correction there on the count. Daniel Wicks looks to add to this cushion. It's a 4-pitch walk to start Quinn Holcomb's night. Bases loaded, still just 1 out. So it's Daniel Wicks now. 3 runners on. Or excuse me, it's Daniel Wicks drawing the walk, and Owen Bischoff stepping into the box. On deck, the DH Tyler Stone. Last time the bases were loaded, had a 3 RBI double. We'll see if Bischoff can mimic him here. Bischoff now will enter back into the box. First pitch to Bischoff finds the zone, 0-1. Bischoff on the year, batting .308 coming into tonight. 23 RBIs on the summer. The 0-1 catches the outside of the zone.
I don't have that side. I don't have that. Yeah, that's a USB we got. Yeah, we're good. I'm good. Thank you.
0-2.
4%. We're good.
You charge it on this. Yeah.
0 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Third pitch of the at-bat. Bischoff takes it deep towards center field. Back goes Kenny Garcia. Makes the grab. Here comes Chase Burke, taking off to home, score another run. So out number 2 of the inning. Bischoff picks up another RBI.
Designated hitter, number 34, Tyler Stone.
And now Tyler Stone, following as I just said, his 3 RBI double, gets the corners, gets runners on the corners with 2 outs. It's Holcomb's first time delivering to Stone. First pitch high to Stone, ball 1. So it's Schwartzberg over there at third. Daniel Wicks stands at first. Time kind of called there, not sure, I don't know. Holcomb just steps off the mound. Now delivers the 1-0. Stone pops it up. It's high towards the dugout. It'll go out of play as Horseheads player kind of runs into one of the benches over there. He seems to be all right. That was third baseman Chris Burke. 1-1 the count. So it's 3 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth. That's the 7 runs for the Horseheads. It was for the Spuds, 4 in the second, 1 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth, 3 in the seventh, and 2 here in the 8th. 12-7 the score. 1-1 count, runners on the corners. Pitch to Stone, stays high. Two balls, 1 strike. Holcomb looks to finish the inning. This is once more 3-1 the count. So on deck would be Matthew Mandeville. It's Matthew Mandeville going 2 for 2 today with a triple and a single. Has been walked twice and hit once. 3-1 Holcomb to Stone. Upstairs, another walk loads the bases. Will we see another mound visit? Don't see anybody coming out just yet, but back-to-back walks. Now Matthew Mandeville, bases loaded, 2 outs. So yet another walk here tonight. Fresh count, 2 outs. Bases juiced up. Here comes a pitch to the catcher out of Cal State East Bay. 0-1. That pitch way over the head. Moves the count to 1-1 now. Mandeville ducking out of the way there. Any walk or Mandeville gets hit, it'll score another run. 1-1 stays outside. 2-1. Gonna have to ice my voice tonight as we're closing in on 4 hours. I'm sure if you've been here all night, you're probably getting sick of me telling me how many balls and strikes there are. But I guess I'll remind you, 2-1 the count. Now 3-1. Holcomb struggling early on. Skidmore College, the righty pitcher. Here comes the 3-1. Last time he walked, stays low. Another walk. It'll score run number 13. So maybe this time will it bring someone out? No, it doesn't. So it looks like they're sticking with Holcomb. 2 outs, bases loaded. Now Peyton Flynn gets a chance.
First baseman, number 10, Peyton Flynn.
Mandeville draws the walk. 13-7. Peyton Flynn looking for hit number 1. First pitch, first swing, foul ball. Some Spud faithful holding out here in the stadium on this Wednesday night. Comes the 0-1 pitch from Holcomb, high. So Schwartzberg's 3 for 5, Danuik's 1 for 5, Tyler Stone's 2 for 4, Mandeville 2 for 2, Baracani 1 for 3, Billingsley 1 for 3, Chase Burke 3 for 4. That's the 13 hits for the Spuds. Count moves to 2-1. 2 errors for Canyon County tonight, 1 for the Horseheads. Flynn has an RBI tonight, no hits. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on by Flynn towards center field. It'll drop. 1 run will score. Here comes Tyler Stone. Scores another. So the 2-out rally continues. Peyton Flynn finds hit number 1. 1 for 3. The 2 RBI single.
Third baseman, number 5, Jocelyn Baracani.
So now Baracani rolling through the batters here in the 8th as he'll foul the first one off. So we've made it all the way through the lineup. Barricani led things off. Barricani gets another go at it. In the bottom of the 8th, 2 runners on. Takes another swing, and it's another foul ball. 0-2 the count. So if anybody's tuning in towards the East Coast, probably creeping up to 1 in Eastern time. Midwest watchers, close to midnight. 0 balls and 2 strikes. Holcomb looking to finally end this inning. 0-2. Strike number 3. So finally, after 5 more runs scored, the biggest inning of the night for the Spuds, they almost make this, or they do, doubling the score now of the Horseheads +1. It's 15-7. Last chance for Casper. We'll take one last short break. At least I hope one last short break. Move to 9th. So Nick Chasey faces the new pitcher in Danny Burns as we move to the 9th. It's a 15-7 lead for the Spuds. Spuds get 5 there in the bottom of the 8th. They went through the entire lineup. First pitch from Burns is a strike, so start the count at 0-1. Burns has pitched in 2 games thus far, still a clean 0 ERA. 2.1 innings, 4 strikeouts. The 0-1 to Chasey, fouled out towards parking lot. Hopefully doesn't hit my car. 0 balls, 2 strikes to the shortstop Chasey. 1 for 1 today. Pitch way outside from Burns. 1-2. Burns out of Eastern Oregon University, well, out of Yakima Valley. This year we'll be playing at Eastern Oregon. 1-2 count outside again. 2-2. So we'll be here once again tomorrow. Game 4 as the Spuds look to win the first 3. They would do so if they can hold on here in the 9th. Foul tip there from Chasey goes straight back into the mask of the ump. Count stays at 2-2 to leadoff batter in the 9th. Danny Burns looking for a strikeout, and he finds it. Burns makes the 2-2, finds strike number 3 for out number 1. So following Nick Chasey will be Ethan Rose with 1 out, no runners on. They need 8. First pitch from Burns will miss outside to Ethan Rose. Rose started in right, moved up to first. Kind of Saginaw Valley State. Comes the 1-0. Burns high fly ball towards center right. It's Owen Bischoff calling off Lucas Danielewicz, and now 2 down, so 1 out. And this game is over.
Yeah.
So last night with 2 outs in the 9th, the Horseheads won on a little bit of a rally, scored a few more runs. First pitch to Flashberg, strike 1 from Burns. So Burns looking to get everybody out of here and go home with a win. He's gone 2-up. Can he go 1-2-3? The 0-1 now to Flashberg. Huge swing. 0-2. 1 more strike, and game 3 will be finished. Flashberg takes a couple of seconds outside of the box and will step back in. 0-2 pitch. Burns on its way outside. One ball, 2 strikes now. Big swing, big miss, and the game is over. Final score, 15-7, your Canyon County Spuds. Another win. That's 4 in a row. So in the end of the season here, Spuds absolutely heating up as they make an attempt to find their way into the playoffs. As I've alluded to a few times tonight, game 4 tomorrow, same time, 7:05. Big hitting night once again, 14 for Canyon County, 11 for the Horseheads. Final score finishes 15-7. Another good night for Tyler Stone, Zach Schwartzberg 3 for 5, and Chase Burke 3 for 4. They lead the way. Mandeville also 2 for 2. So that'll finally do it for us here on Spuds TV. From everybody up in the press box, Wade to my right, Jeff to my left. We thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you at the ballpark tomorrow, once again on Spuds TV. It's another Spuds victory. Have a good night, everyone.